Hello, Gemini. Hello, and welcome to my channel, Gemini and everyone else. Thank you guys so much for being here. Much love to all of you. If there's anything you guys like about this video, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. I would love to hear from you. All right, Gemini, we're getting started. So this is a past, present, and future tarot card reading, and it's going to highlight a situation that is significant to you, and we will look at the past, present, and future energy surrounding that situation. Okay, of course, these are general. They will not resonate with everyone, but just know the person that needs this message is going to get this message. All right, you guys. Again, much love. Thank you guys so much for being here. Gemini, past, present, future, sun, moon, and rising. 3 more, please. 1, 2, 3. All right, guys. And I do use clarifiers. So altogether, you're getting about 20 cards. Oops, altogether. Okay, you guys, so I am using the Wild Unknown Tarot deck, and for my clarifiers, I use the Radiant Rider-Waite pocket-sized deck. Gemini, 7 of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so I feel like some of us are in a state of illusion. Some of us are in a state of, what are we doing? What are we doing? With the Fool in the reverse, where are we putting our energy? Are we being foolish? Is somebody being foolish? Okay. So with the 7 of Cups, that was your first card. I want to go ahead and throw down your clarifiers here to see what pops up. 7 of Cups in the reverse with the World in the reverse and the Father of Wands in the upright. So some of us are either in fantasy land. We're trying to make sense out of a situation without seeing what's really going on. Not dealing with the truth. Some of us are lacking closure, wanting closure, but lacking closure. Maybe you guys, some of you guys were like ghosted and something of that nature where someone just kind of poof, they're gone. And you're like, okay, what am I supposed to make of this shit, right? But then you have the Father of Wands. So it could be 3 shuffles, please. An Aries, a Leo, or Sagittarius. 1 more. This is in your recent past too, so let's see here. Let me go ahead and get some clarity before I say anything else. Okay, clarity for Gemini, please. Oh, what you trying to do? Gemini, 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 please. Perfect. All right, 7 of Cups. Oh, wow. All right, you guys, I knew it. That moon, the moon showed up. The moon, oh, Gemini. Gemini. Okay. 7 of Cups with the King of Wands in the reverse. So, some things are definitely not what they seem. Perhaps you're trying to make a situation. It's like 2 puzzle pieces coming together. They don't fit, but you don't want to believe that they don't fit. Again, you could be dealing with an Aries, a Leo, or Sagittarius because you have the Father of Wands again and it's in the upright. But there we go with the Queen of Wands in the reverse to go along with it. Some of you guys are dealing with fire, or you're having to, or you may have a lot of fire in your chart. But you really need to evaluate where you're putting your energy, what you're putting it into, because you're not seeing things for what they are. And you're frustrated with it not working. So this lack of closure, I feel like some of you guys are feeling like you were treated unfairly. Could be dealing with a Libra. Zodiac aside, there was an unfair judgment. There was someone being dishonest or someone not taking accountability for their actions. And here you are, like I said a minute ago, like, what am I supposed to do with this? The Queen of Wands. So this person is like, she used to be so bold and so bright, and then now she's kind of retracting herself. Like, she doesn't feel that beautiful anymore. Like, if you could kind of get a feel of like that kind of energy, it's like, because typically she's very confident, she's very beautiful, she's attractive and really putting herself out there, but she's retracted when she's in the reverse. She could also be kind of a mean-spirited type of person. So you guys are at this tug of war with your energy. And typically Gemini, let's see, you are mutable, so you're great at transition, and you're an air sign, so sometimes you got to come back down to earth a little bit. But this is all about your energy and what you're putting your time into. So that's your past. All right, so just to kind of sum up your past that you guys may know about, there's very significant reference to an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, fire sign, or your energy feeling like you were treated unfairly, not getting closure on a situation, and then there's kind of an illusion. Maybe you guys are really not fantasizing. Maybe there is somebody trying to portray things in a way not true to what they really are. The Four of Swords, so something about you guys not putting the time in to think about a situation. You could be, like I said, if your energy's all over the place and you're just like, well, I got to go here, got to go here, got to do this, got to do that, then you need to evaluate, well, is this being productive? What am I getting for what I'm putting in, right? Let me move this out of the way. So with the Daughter of Cups in the reverse, so this could be something good and new that kind of fell through. Could have been a relationship. Whatever was once emotionally beneficial has kind of been turned upside down. And you guys are not really putting the mental thought into it. It's almost like when your heart gets broke, but you don't want to sit and dwell on it. You want to occupy yourself by doing, so you're not thinking, because you guys are avoiding thinking about a situation here. It could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. The Moon, like I said, a Pisces. So there's something, when you have the Seven of Cups too and the Moon, they have a lot of similarities. Seven of Cups and the Moon. So it's kind of like the moon comes out when it's dark outside. And even though the moon has light, it's able to, you know, it symbolizes darkness, but it's light. So the moon is the light that's highlighting the darkness, okay? Excuse me. Something is hidden. It could be within your mind. It could be something that you guys are just not wanting to see. And with the Son of Wands again, we have this like scattered energy. It's like someone's thinking or acting rather impulsively, because the Son of Wands typically is ready to start. He's ready to get things going. But when he shows up in the reverse, he's not thinking things through. And there's a sense of confusion. These two cards together give me a sense of confusion. And again, not really being able to see things for what they are. It doesn't mean that you're not being truthful with yourself. You could be confused as to what is being presented to you from someone else. There is a situation that you guys are refusing to move on from, right? With the Six of Swords in the reverse, it's time to transition. No matter how uncomfortable or regretful that decision may be for you, there is something that needs to transition, and you guys are not doing that. With the Six of Pentacles too in the reverse, there is something off balance. What you're putting in, you're not getting, right? I kind of get a feel for your energy here too, even though Pentacles have to do with our material, our job, our homes, our money, all that kind of stuff. Like, are we taking and not giving? Something's off balance, because here's your Six of Pentacles further back in the deck, and it is balanced. So I feel like for you guys to get a sense of balance in some regard, it's time to move on from something. Could be a way of thinking, a way of feeling. You may need to change jobs. You may need to, you know, take care of your mental health. You know, take better care of your emotional health, your spiritual health. All right, you guys, so in the future, should nothing change, the Knight of Wands, this shows a sense of being hesitant. For some of you, it's a sense of being paranoid, right? Because he's worn down. He's very worn down. He's tapped out. He's ready to give up. The message in the upright is about persistence. But in the reverse, you guys are like, I don't even know if I want to proceed. But it kind of comes along when you start questioning people, right? And then here's more of that impulsive energy. This Son of Swords here could also be you guys, Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. Sometimes it's about communication coming in. But it's kind of like how someone, again, is very impulsive, not thinking about the consequences of their actions and just kind of acting, right? So there could be an idea that you have in your head and you're acting on that. But I feel like you guys are being encouraged to dig a little bit deeper with that, right? Because some things are not what they seem. There's something hiding within your subconscious, or there's something going on around you that is, sorry guys, not being presented in truthfully. Okay, let's see what else we have. So you had the World in reverse. Now you have the World in the upright with the Judgment in reverse. So I feel like this lack of closure, this thing that fell through where there was not an accomplishment where you were expecting there to be, or a breakthrough, so to speak. You're going to get the breakthrough, but first you got to contend with yourself and how you're seeing things, you guys. The Judgment in reverse, you're failing to take an objective view of yourself, right? This is where, when it's in the upright, you can say, okay, well, I've done A, B, and C. I forgive myself. I forgive this person. You're just able to give yourself a chance at rebirth and complete internal resolution of all negative issues. Okay? And this is where you get your accomplishment. I'm starting to get rained on. Knight of Wands, another Knight of Wands in the reverse, Six of Swords in the reverse. Same card, you guys, different deck, Six of Cards. You guys are not wanting to move on from something. You're putting your energy elsewhere. And you're being kind of impulsive or hasty. I feel like where your attention is really needed in this situation, you guys are kind of looking elsewhere because you're not thinking about it. It hurts to think about it. You're not wanting to think about the situation because of what it brings up. It doesn't feel good. But this is also a time to turn to prayer and your spirituality. You guys really have something. There's a negative hold on you. This is why you're acting this way with the Fool in reverse. Reckless, impulsive. Again, you guys, if it's not you, it's someone close to you. Okay? But this person could be a Capricorn for some of you that you're dealing with. Something has a negative hold on them. Something's holding them down mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically. Addiction, bad habits. The list goes on and on. Something has control over you that's affecting the way that you act. You guys are in need, with the Emperor in the reverse, you're in need of some structure. You really need to kind of structure yourself and to get balance, okay? Because some of you are dealing with being stabbed in the back. And for those of you dealing with a sneaky person, they're about to get caught. Something that's going on with the Seven of Swords and the Moon is going to be coming to light. And with the Nine of Swords, it may not be pretty, but it is what it is, and that's what's going to require for you guys to be able to move on. The Emperor, again, lacking stability. There he is again. This shows with the Seven of Wands where you guys are feeling defensive, probably because with the Five of Swords, I can just keep going. It's telling the story for me. There was arguments. There was somebody wanting to fight and somebody having things taken from them. All things are going to pan out, you guys. You just got to keep in mind what you can control, what you want for your life. Don't let no one decide what happens. Of course you can't control what somebody else does and how it affects you. I have been there. I have people, come along and completely screw me over in the worst way imaginable. The people that you would not think would do it. But you know what? Family will screw you over before anybody. But you guys, you got to care about yourself and love yourself enough to know you deserve to be okay. No matter what you did, if you hurt somebody, no matter what somebody else did, you can't carry that because it only hurts you, truly. All right, you guys, Gemini, much love to all of you. I love you guys so much, and I wish you the very best. Much love and many blessings. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Let it ride, you guys. Peace.